Good morning, guys. Welcome to my channel. This is Teju. Yeah. So today we are going to complete these methods. These methods are belongs to finding the structure of the documents, finding the structure of the documents methods. So there are five methods. We can say it is approaches or methods or models, whatever it is. So these approaches, these methods we can use to analyze the structure of the documents. Okay, so what are the methods available here? Generative sequence classification methods, discriminative local classification methods, and discriminative sequence classification methods, and hybrid approaches, and extensions for global modeling for sentence segmentation. Okay, so these are the five approaches, five methods we will use to analyze the document, structure of the document. Okay. Let us enter into the each and every methods. So before going to discuss about the detailed description of the methods, first of all we need to know about why we will use the methods. Okay, so here see this one. In the last lecture we studied about the segmentation topics, right? So sentence segmentation and topic segmentation. So segmentation can be done for finding the boundaries, finding the boundaries from the given input text, right? So here methods, these methods, sentence segmentation and topic segmentation, have been considered as a boundary classification problem. So the main goal of these methods is to predict the given sentence or topic boundary. So there are several methods and techniques we will use in the NLP subject to find the structure of the documents and analyze the structure of the documents. So among those number of methods and techniques, we chosen here five methods, right? So before I explained, right, I said, right, generative sequence and discriminative local and discriminative sequence and hybrid approaches and extensions for the global modeling segmentations. So these all above methods are to use the used to perform the NLP tasks, and also by using these different methods we build the complex NLP systems also. So that complex NLP systems will accurately analyze and understand the structure of the document and content of the large amount of the text. Okay, so now coming to the first method, that is generative sequence classification method. So this is also one of the method. This method we can use to analyze the structure of the document and also content of the large amount of the text that is present in the document. So actually these generative sequence classification methods involves probabilistic models. That means to calculate the probability of the model, we will say that how accurately this generative sequence classification method is analyzing the structure of the document. So these probabilistic models will use to classify the sequence of the words into predefined categories or predefined labels. Okay, so once again I am repeating, this generative sequence classification method can used to calculate and to get the accurate sentence boundary or topic boundary. It will use some probabilistic methods, some probabilistic models for classifying the sequence of the words. Okay, so here we'll consider one simple example. The most popular example, I think everyone knows that who studied mathematics backgrounds. So that model is HMM. So HMM means hidden Markov model. So this hidden Markov model, how it will work? So what is the concept we will use actually in this hidden Markov model means? So if suppose you are having one document, so in this document there are a number of words, there are a number of sentences, there are a number of topics, and there are number of paragraphs, right? So from the document, by observing the words and by observing the punctuation marks and by labeling the sentence boundary and by labeling the topic boundary, this hidden Markov model will learn the probabilities. So based on that probabilities, it will generate the sequence of the words, that is a sentence or topic boundary. Okay, so this is the main concept of the hidden Markov model. So once again I am repeating, girls, listen. Document. So this is one of the document. So in this document there are number of words, number of sentences, and number of punctuation marks, all these things available, right? So by observing the words and punctuations and labeling the sentence boundary and topic boundary, this hidden Markov model will learn the probabilities. After learning the probabilities of all these things, it will generate the sequence of words or topic boundary. Sequence of words means sentence. Sentence or topic boundary. Okay, so now just I'll explain the 3 points how hidden Markov model will work. Okay, so there are 3 important points here. So first, this hidden Markov model will learn from the data about the observations and its corresponding hidden states. So its corresponding hidden states means part of speech tagging and grammar and syntaxes and semantics, all these things. Okay, then second point is, by observing all these things, by learning the probabilities from all these things, it will predict the labels or it will generate the sequence of words. Okay, so that one. Then third point, it classifies the new sequences. After predicting the words and after giving the labels, it classifies the new sequences. So see here, I given very simple example how the hidden Markov model will work. Very simple example I given here. See, there are 3 sentences I took here. So 3 sentences are available. So in these 3 sentences, I love traveling. Okay, so I love traveling. I love traveling, first sentence. And the second sentence is, the quick brown fox jumps. And the third sentence is, she sells fruits. So from these 3 sentences, this hidden Markov model, first it will learn how many words is there and how many punctuation marks is there and how many sentences is there. All these things it will learn from this data. So first here, I means pronoun, love means verb relation, traveling means it's a noun. So same like that for all the sentences. The means determinant, quick brown means adjectives, fox means noun, jumps means verb. Then same like that, she means pronoun, sells means relation, fruits means noun. So from these 3 sentences, we will generate the new sentence. So what is the new sentence based on these 3 sentences? What kind of new sequences will generate? So she love traveling. So see here, she is here and love is here and traveling. So she love traveling. So same like that, we will generate one more sequence. I sells fruits. I sell fruits, like this. So then she jumps. This is one sentence. Then she loved traveling. Then I jumps. So like this we can generate the number of sequences, number of sequence of sentences. Okay, so this is the concept of first method, that is generative. See the name itself, generative sequence classification method. Generative sequence classification method. Okay, then we will go for the second one, that is discriminative local classification method. So discriminative local classification method. So here this is also one of the method for analyzing the structure of the document. This method focuses, see here, this method focuses on making decisions based on the local information. So based on the local information. So what kind of local information? Without considering the entire sequence of the data. So that means no need to read a complete sentence, complete sequence of the data. So based on the local information, only few information, it will make the decisions. So that means, so how this model will work actually? Local information. So what kind of local information? Local information like word identities, prefixes, suffixes and nearby part of speech. Only it will consider the local information. So that local information based on the features of the sentences, features of the words, prefixes, suffixes and parts of the speech. It will make the decision. Then after that, this method directly models the relationship between input feature and output label. Input feature and output label. After observing all the local information, it is very easy to model the relationship between the input feature and output labels. So for this discriminative sequence model example is maximum entropy Markov model, that is MEMM, and this is one of the statistical model. And coming to the machine learning, and this is example algorithm, support vector machine and so on. We can use so many things, but here I given only the two examples. One is maximum entropy Markov model and support vector machine. The applications are parts of speech, tagging and speech recognition and named entity recognition. So these are the applications for discriminative local information. These are the applications for discriminative local classification method. Okay, so overall these discriminative methods are useful for tasks where it is necessary to predict the label or category for sequence of the words in the document. So mainly based on the feature of the local feature of the sequences and text of the document. Okay, so this is about the discriminative sequence information. Then coming to the third one is discriminative sequence classification method. So before one is discriminative local classification method, and here the third one is discriminative sequence classification method. So this method used by training a model to predict the label or category for the sequence of words in the document. Same procedure only. So this, for this also example is maximum entropy Markov model. So both discriminative local and sequence classification methods will work on the same information, but local classification method, by observing the local features of the words, all these things, it will directly models the relationship between the input feature and output label. But here in the discriminative sequence classification method, by training the model, it will predict the label or category of the sequence method words. Okay, so then coming to the fourth one, hybrid approaches. Okay, so hybrid approaches means, so just remember that by combining the models, two models, we will make a one model. By using this, we will generate the results by combining the two models. That means by combining the two or models or methods, we will achieve the accurate or good results than one method. So here some of the examples I given, like by combining the SVM and conditional random fields. So SVM plus CRF. By combining these two methods, this is algorithm and this is a statistical model. So by combining these two, we will analyze the relationship between the input feature of neighboring